Everybody here is familiar with women whose families have told and either told their own stories or told their family members' stories who have been adversely affected by the overturning of Roe versus Wade. Those women and their families are profiled in the news all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. President Trump in 2016 and 2024 highlighted the stories of families whose loved ones were victims of crime by people in the country illegally. And the media never talks about those people. They never profile them. They never interview them. They never feature them. They never write about them. And I can tell you, conservative media does. And they are emotionally resonant. And that's about the real lives of real people. So I would say if an administration, a normal administration of a Democrat is pushing a certain policy, we need to deport people in the country illegally who've killed Americans, American citizens. If that were a Democratic administration, those families would be on the Today Show.
Yes.
They'd have long profiles in the New York Times. They would be iconic. And you will never once read about them. And Donald Trump, a few days before the election at Mar-a-Lago, did an event and it featured those families. And he also featured the families of a woman whose daughter-in-law died in Afghanistan. I know that happened because I watched it live on YouTube. Most people here don't know it happened because there was not a word written about it in the dominant media, not one word. And how you can justify that discrepancy. Talk about the real lives of real people. Kamala Harris never called those families. That matters to those families, and it matters to a lot of military families.